Hi Jiggy fans, you're welcome to another edition of Sports Update right here on Remo TV. I am Moulay Peter, the one you also call the number one Jiggy of sports. This past week and last weekend we had a lot of sporting activities from the local scene to CAF competitions and of course our football games across Europe, talking about the La Liga Santander, the German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, and the big English Premier League that came with quite a lot of upsets and surprising result, like I would say. But before I go fully into the gist I have for you from the world of CAF and European competitions at large, we got a very sad story from one of MPFL teams last week, talking about the Owerri-based football side Atland FC. They were involved in a fatal car accident last week while going for the pre-season tournament in Abakaliki, and the accident claimed the life of one of their coaching staff, talking about Christian Obi. Christian Obi passed on sadly, and these are not stories we really want to see from the world of Nigerian football. We've had several occurrences of accidents, teams going for football games, getting involved in accidents and every of this one, but this came as a very disappointing one. I really hope God grant the family of Christian Obi the fortitude to bear the loss, and not just the family of Christian Obi but every family of Nigerian football, all families of our Atland FC. This is going to tell on them. This is really going to tell on them, because losing a very good coach like Christian Obi is a loss to not just Atland FC but also to the world of football in Nigeria. There is nothing else we can say. It is sad. May soul rest in perfect peace, and may God grant the family of Christian Obi and of course Atland FC the fortitude to bear the loss. A lot of disappointing stories from there, but there is nothing we can do. The game is the game and the game must continue. A lot of football teams across the world of Nigerian football given their condolences, sent their condolences to the family of Christian Obi and Atland Football Club. I saw Remo Stars, I saw Rangers International, I think I saw Sporting Lagos, or I think Easy Ikorodu City, sending their condolences also to the family of Christian Obi and Atland FC. We really hope such occurrences stops from the world and the scene of Nigerian football. Quickly away from that, I have a good news from the WAFU B competition, and I am glad to inform you that Edo Queens FC defeated Ainovi of Benin 3-0 to be crowned the WAFU B champions. Yes, it is a good news coming out from there. We all know what Edo Queens FC are made of. Even in the last season of the Nigerian Women Football League, they came out to be the champions, and we know this team is nothing short of the best, and they've shown their best even at a very bigger stage, and we cannot wait to see the exploits they would perform in their sojourn, because they will be playing in the Women's Champions League, and this is their first time in the Women's Champions League. I have no doubt, even when people say, well, first time is not always the best time for teams that are coming in to debut in international competitions like that. But I believe Edo Queens are made of good stuffs. They are really made of good stuff, and when they come out to perform subsequently in the Women's Champions League, they will do well, regardless whether this is their first trial or this is not their first trial. We are really routing for them. I have always been their fans, I have always been their supporters, and I believe they will go up to that stage to make us proud, to make Nigerians proud, to make the world of Nigerian Women Football League proud, because yes, we are always glad when we see our own go to the bigger stage to perform very well. Once again, congratulations to Edo Queens FC, and more of them we want to see. Quickly from the gist, from the Nigerian Women Football League. Just yesterday, we saw the second leg of the CAF Champions League game between AS FAR Rabat of Morocco and Remo Stars of Ikene, and the result came so disappointing for Remo Stars because AS FAR Rabat defeated Remo Stars 2-0, bringing the aggregate to 3-2. Not to forget that Remo Stars defeated AS FAR when they came to Ikene 2-1, but now the return leg is nothing to write home about for Remo Stars. The Sky Blue Stars fell short and AS FAR Rabat defeated them 2-0, and now for the third time consecutively, this is the third time that the Sky Blue Stars will not be progressing from the preliminary stage of CAF competition. The first time it happened in the CAF Confederation Cup, and now twice it has happened in the CAF Champions League. And a lot of people are asking questions. What is it that the Sky Blue Stars are not doing rightly? What is it that they need to do more to get results from the confederations? You know, it is not just about the Nigerian Premier Football League. It is not just what they have to offer. It is not about what they are made of in the MPFL. It is about what they can give us in either the CAF Champions League or the CAF Confederation Cup. Now, El Kanemi Warriors are out of the CAF Confederation Cup. Remo Stars are out of the CAF Champions League, and the only two teams we have now in CAF competition is Enyimba and Rangers International. And for our slots on CAF list to increase, these two teams, they need to go far in the competition, and not just go far but perform very good. That is how we can gain more slots in CAF competitions. And also, you know, during the match against AS FAR and Remo Stars, we saw a controversial call. Yes, we saw a controversial call, like you can see on the video presently. The referee picked a penalty, which was the second goal for AS FAR. But a lot of Nigerians, a lot of football fans has come out to say, should this really be a penalty? Should this have been awarded by the referee to give AS FAR Rabat of Morocco their second goal of the competition? Well, I don't know. The call has been made and the result is out, and Remo Stars are out of the CAF Champions League. But just as you've seen now, personally, do you think this should be a penalty? As the referee made a right call, giving AS FAR Rabat this penalty kick to score their second goal of the second leg preliminary stage game against Remo Stars of Ikene. It is a decision that I am sure the CAF body will look into after now, and we should ensure that we do more when we talk about CAF competitions, because we cannot afford to make little mistakes like this. I am not saying the call should have stood or the call should not have stood. Well, the call stood. AS FAR Rabat scored the goal, and now they've eliminated Remo Stars from the CAF Champions League. I am just of the opinion that you know, CAF should look into little calls like this and ensure that the right thing is done. Is this a penalty or not a penalty? Whatever your decision is, drop it in the comment section so we can share from your thoughts. Away from the disappointing game yesterday between AS FAR Rabat and Remo Stars, let me also tell you that Real Madrid, yes sir, they won their game yesterday 3-0, and not just about them winning the goal. We saw two main discussions from that game. We saw Endrick scored the first goal for Real Madrid in the La Liga Santander. Yes, he scored the third goal yesterday, which makes the youngest foreign player to score for Real Madrid in the history of Real Madrid Football Club. Is the youngest. Some people say there is nothing too special from the goal, like you can see also nothing special from the goal, but I think it takes a bold mind, a young player like him, to score a goal like that. So I would give it to Endrick, and we hope he ups his game at Real Madrid and he scores a lot of goals for them, because we know Real Madrid, they are one team that will always score goals. They will always look for ways to score goals in every match. That is that for Endrick, and we are still looking out for Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe hasn't scored any goal in the La Liga Santander for Real Madrid in 2 matches, and we are hoping that when he gets his goal for Real Madrid, it would either be a double or an hat-trick. That is just the gist. I am a big fan of Kylian Mbappe, a big fan of Kylian Mbappe right from his days in Paris Saint-Germain. But now that he is in Real Madrid, we cannot wait to see him start banging goals, because that is what we know Kylian Mbappe for. And finally, in this edition of Sports Update, we are still having gist. Yes, when I say gist, I mean gist around our very own Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is still surrounding a lot of transfer gist that we cannot really certain now, because the recent gist we got is that Al Ahly from Saudi Arabia are really doing everything possible to sign Victor Osimhen. Al Ahly of Saudi Arabia. Well, I don't know. Victor Osimhen is still at his peak. He should be playing in a top European team. For me, I think he should still be playing. He should still be competitive. Going to Al Ahly, going to Saudi Arabia is too early for him. I think it's too early for him. It's too early. But you know, I am not Victor Osimhen. I am not even in his team. I really hope he makes the right decision and he does what is best for him. But currently, I think the recent gist is Al Ahly trying to sign Victor Osimhen. We see Victor Osimhen with goals. He still has that ability. He still has that agility for assists and every of those things. But you know, it is what it is, and the right decision should and must always be made when we talk about football. This is how far we can go on this edition of Sports Update. Do well to follow us across all our social platforms: X, YouTube, Thread, and Facebook at official Remo TV. And you can check us out on our website at www.remotv.com.ng. I still remain Moulay Peter, the number one jiggy of sports. This week, stay sharp, stay jiggy, and enjoy the best of sports. Bye for now.